The Bipolarian Homesick Blues, A Walk Through All the Crooked Places, authored by Andrew Connolly, with a foreword by Chris Tinkham. Audiobook read by the author, yours truly, Andrew Connolly. Disclaimer: the views and experiences in this book are simply my own. I am not a medical professional. Do not use this book in substitution for medical help. Sometimes you fall before you rise. Sometimes you lose it all to find you've got to keep fighting and get back up again. Alter Bridge, my champion. It's the friends you can call up at 4 a.m. that matter. Marlene Ledietrich. I'm not afraid to speak out and say the things I want to. Freddie Mercury. Intro. Hi there. Welcome to the ferocious rock and roll steam train amusement park that is my mind. There is no cover charge. The rides are all complimentary, but the toys and the churros are an added fee. There's always a catch. You can ask me anything. Most of you already have. Now that I think about it, the majority of you ask me many of the same questions. What's it like in your head? How do you live day in and day out with multiple mental illnesses? Why do you have to be early for everything? Why do you wear so much red plaid? So this is what it has come to? Okay, I'll walk you through it. All the crooked places. It's getting more and more tough to be an open Aspergian. But then you say, wait, Andrew, what's an Aspergian? Is that like a Klingon? No. It's a person who has Asperger's syndrome. The term bipolarian will be used as well, as I also have a diagnosis of bipolar disorder. So, not a Klingon, though one could argue that people on the autism spectrum are slightly alien. I can't blame them. Sometimes I hear myself, how I speak and write, then I think, boy, that has got to be the most bizarre sentence in the history of human communication. It's bad enough we all have to deal with any illnesses. We all deserve good health. Most of us have something wrong with us. Some illnesses are quite visible. Some are vague. Some illnesses are not visible, or at least not as visible to others. I, for example, have 3 mental illnesses to contend with. 3 of them. Asperger's syndrome, bipolar disorder, and obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. Couple that with fluctuating self-confidence and the feeling that all my peers are pulling away from me in the game of life. They all seemed at one point to be getting good jobs, moving into their own place, and getting into serious relationships. You try not to compare yourself to your peers, but come on, they're your peers for a reason. They are your brothers, sisters, cousins, friends, and so on. In hindsight, Dad was right. I shouldn't have been comparing myself to my peers. It serves no purpose. It only makes it worse. Still, it's hard not to do. But you have to realize that it doesn't matter what other people are doing. Keep doing you. This book is designed to let those who have mental illness know they're not alone. It's also for the loved ones of those with mental illness and how to understand them better. There's a lot of different content here. The ramblings in this book are my true stories, poems, song lyrics, and points of view. It's all for one important cause, the clarification and contribution of understanding mental illness. All told from a first-person perspective. So for everybody who needs to be understood, this one is for you. With that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, let's clear the air. Lastly, I'd like to say I am grateful for my life, my friends, and my family, for without which my life would not be as fun and as amusing as it is. I am also grateful for the creators of lithium, Xanax, Excedrin, and other prescriptions, for without which my brain would have exploded from the relentless insanity that is from my said family and friends. Enjoy my musings. The author.